Hi, my name is Mrs. Dewey and I'm the curriculum lead for English at the Ursuline College, and I'm really pleased that you've taken some interest in studying A-level English literature here. So why this subject? Just a few questions. Did you enjoy English at GCSE? By that I mean English literature and maybe English language. Are you an avid reader? Do you lose yourself in a book? Do you like expressing your ideas and opinions and exploring a range of texts? Well, if you answered yes to any of those questions, then this could be the course for you. As it says here, A-level English literature is a traditional academic course, and you will be exposed to a range of interesting and challenging literature texts, including drama, poetry and prose. You'll also explore critical theories and study the conventions of genre. This course also encourages you to develop your independent study skills, and you're able to pursue your own personal reading interests through the production of 2 pieces of coursework, and they're called non-examined assessments. And you'll develop your research and analytical writing skills, which are so vital for further study. So career pathways. Well, it is one of the most traditional of the English A-level courses, and it's prized by leading universities. It's an asset for any English degree, but also degrees in humanities and social sciences. And you can have a joint honours degree and combine it with other study. As I said, the NEA unit equips you with the research skills that are so needed for success in higher education. But in terms of careers, it opens many doors, and these include journalism, law, teaching, publishing, librarianship, media, writer, public relations, and many, many more. So on this slide you can see some of the texts we study, and we actually follow the AQA English Literature B A-level course. Right, so this course has 2 examinations. The first one is on literary genre, and we chose the aspects of tragedy element. You study 3 texts: Othello, Death of a Salesman, and a selection of poetry by John Keats. You also do paper 2, which is text and genre, and this is looking at elements of crime writing. You have an unseen text in the exam, and you also study the text Brighton Rock, Atonement, and the poetry of Browning, Crabbe and Wilde. We've chosen both tragedy and crime writing because we think they're relevant and very, very engaging, and the texts are interesting, and you can look at the aspects from a variety of different ways. Finally, the theory and independence. Here you have to study 2 texts, 1 poetry and 1 prose, and you're informed by a study of the critical anthology. And this looks at areas such as eco-criticism, Marxism, feminism and many others. And it's very, very accessible. You're required to produce 2 essay-type responses, although one of which can be recreative, so you can write an extra chapter, but you would have to write a commentary as well. They're in up to about 1,500 words, not including quotations. But what does A-level English literature study entail? Well, first of all, we expect you to come prepared to every lesson. So pre-lesson preparation, this might involve some independent research, maybe on a critical theory, or maybe some reading of the text and annotating that prior to coming to a lesson. But in lesson activities, we might do some shared reading. There'll certainly be informed discussion and debate, and you're expected to engage in that. You might be asked to give a presentation, or there might be some consolidation activities. You have a lot of independent study time at A-level, and this might involve directed activities from the teacher. You are expected to maintain a very organised file with all your independent work, your class work, your essays, all in there, and we do monitor that. You might be asked to read around the subject. For example, if you're studying feminism, I might give you a feminist text to read, or you might be studying Othello and you might read the critics. You might read additional texts, so something else by the same author, and you'll be expected to be working on writing your NEA. You also have homework. You are expected to work at home as well as in school, and that might be some more of the independent work, but you might be asked to complete essays and more additional activities. Assessment takes place throughout the year. We do have PPEs, pre-public examinations, and we mark those and they go towards our assessment. You also have to complete essays, and also essays that are similar to those in the exam, and also your NEA, your coursework. On this slide there are a variety of questions that you might experience, just to give you an idea. The one in blue is a possible NEA question which you actually explore and come up with your teacher. So just to give you some idea. Well, I hope that's given you a little snapshot of what English Literature A-Level involves at the Ursuline College. If you have any questions, please email me on the address on the slide. Thank you. Goodbye.